Hi Deeters, and welcome back to my channel, Darice's Daily Deets, where I discuss everything from fashion, beauty to lifestyle. And as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be the long-awaited breast reduction update video. So in this video, I'm going to be answering all of your questions because I have been getting a lot of questions on the video, which I'll link in the cards. Basically, kind of just talking about my breast reduction journey as a whole. I've been getting questions on some of my update videos as of late, and I just thought it would be the perfect time, since I did just recently give birth, of course, to talk about, you know, how it's been going so far ever since I've had the procedure. So if you are interested and want to hear exactly kind of how I've been doing since I've had that surgery, then go ahead and just keep on watching. But before we get into all that, if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss when I post content. And of course, if you've had questions about this, you never know when I want to come on here and just give another update on something that I may feel may be a little more helpful to you. So of course, make sure you go ahead and do that. Comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you share this video because of course, I would love to just get some feedback. And of course, I appreciate when you show your girls some love. So let me go ahead and just jump right into the video. Okay, well, it has been, I want to say, almost 2 years, a year and 7 months, believe it or not, since I've had my breast reduction. I did recently just give birth, so I really want to kind of just talk about that experience. I want to talk about, you know, how I feel about the surgery and pretty much, you know, answer your questions, of course, because I've been getting a lot of those and I want to just make sure that things are clear for you guys. So first things first, am I still happy with my breast reduction surgery? Absolutely. I am still very much satisfied with the surgery. I'm very happy that I got it. No regrets there at all. And of course, another question that I get a lot is, you know, did me having a baby influence how I felt it all about it? And to be quite honest with you guys, no. But I have some notes here on some of the main questions that I get a lot, or some of the questions that a lot of people have, you know, in case they were thinking about getting the surgery still. And I just want to go ahead and just, you know, answer. Okay, so first things first, how did the breast reduction affect, or how does it affect breastfeeding? And I'm going to just say, for my personal experience, this is going to be my personal experience, guys. So I'm going to be speaking specifically from my personal experience. Now, I'm not a person, how do I put this without sounding funny? Okay, I attempted to breastfeed. I'll just start there. I did it in the hospital after I gave birth. I knew that going into having the breast reduction surgery, a lot of you may not know, but breastfeeding is one of the things that you're at risk of not being able to do after having a breast reduction surgery. So kind of going into it, I had that in my head. So I really didn't know if I was going to be able to or not. So I was kind of, you know, I didn't want to get let down, or just, I mean, I don't know if that's the appropriate way of saying it, but I kind of went into it just knowing that there's a chance I might not be able to do it. So I wasn't going into it like, yes, I really need to breastfeed and all that. I've never been that type of person that has really been attached to breastfeeding. I know people say that there's a lot of health benefits for breastfeeding, but you know, for me, that's just never been something that I have really been interested in doing all like that. I mean, I tried it though. I did try it because I'm like, okay, well, let me just see. Might as well. So first things first, first night after I had my daughter, you know, she was hungry, of course. It had been a very long labor, 22 hours to be exact. And after that, you know, she came out and, you know, she was crying because she was hungry. Now, they say that there's something, I forgot what it's called, something. I forgot. I will put the word on the screen, but there's something that comes out before you have the baby, and that'll kind of be the segue into knowing if you're going to be producing any milk, from what I understand. And I did have that, so it did produce. So to answer that question, yes, I produced whatever was supposed to become whatever the milk was supposed to be. And then after that, I had tried to do like pumping the following day, but to be honest, I'm a single mom, y'all, and breast pumping was work. Work that I really didn't feel that I was going to be able to keep up with, especially since I knew that I would be going back to work. So I was like, no. I just was, I just wanted the formula option. But as I was pumping and the lactation specialist was in there with me, she did tell me, yeah, you are producing what you need to be producing, and it's about normal for right now. So to answer your question, from my experience, yes, I was still able to produce what I needed to produce to breastfeed. Did I carry it out? No. So I can't speak past that point. But yeah, if you are interested in breastfeeding, then I want to go ahead and say that I wouldn't even give up on it if that's the deciding factor in you having your breast reduction surgery. From my experience, I had no problems, honestly, whatsoever. Like that, I thought that I would. The lactation specialist said that I was at a normal space where everybody's at that point. So I'm going to go ahead and just say, don't completely throw it out the window if that's something that you are interested in doing. Okay, then the next question that I get a lot of is about the weight loss aspect of getting the breast reduction surgery. And I don't know if you guys know this, and you probably do if you've been watching my channel for quite a while. Prior to having my breast reduction surgery, I had a major weight loss. I had did keto for about 3 months prior to getting my surgery, and I lost about 70 pounds. I was not aware that it was a requirement to lose weight, but I have been speaking, going back and forth with someone who was interested in getting the surgery, and she did bring to my attention that some doctors are saying that I guess certain weights, you have to be at a certain threshold, maybe for insurance to cover it, which is something that I learned that was new. So of course I thought I would come on and share it with you guys, because I'm not sure if it goes by like a BMI or body mass index, but apparently that is a thing. So you may want to check, with your surgeon or whoever will be performing the surgery to see if that's some kind of requirement for you. I wasn't made aware of that, but again, I had already kind of started losing weight on my own because I wanted to see if I lost weight, would it, make a significant difference in the size of my chest prior to getting the surgery. So that's why I did mine the way I did. I'm not saying that you have to do keto in order to lose weight. Not at all. Not in order to or lose weight, or in order to get the surgery. Nothing like that. This is just something that I personally did because I was just trying to lose weight at a very rapid pace, and that's what worked for me. Another question that I get a lot is about the scarring. People ask all the time, like, are the scars visible? Is it something that's going to be super intense? And now, a year and 7 months later, I will go ahead and just say that one of my scars is worse than the other. I did experience some keloiding, which I was not happy about. And I will say that I didn't follow all the necessary steps after getting the surgery, as far as, how do I put this? Like, the things that they say to do to prevent certain scars from coming. I did it for a minute and then I kind of slacked off, so I don't know if that contributed to it. But what they did do is some steroid shots, and I even have videos, I believe, from when I had got them, to just kind of help with that, and it did help significantly a lot. There is still one little section that I need to get rid of, so I'm actually going to be probably in the near future going to see about what they recommend to do. But yeah, I definitely did experience some scarring that I was not happy with on one side. I had a very large chest, so I don't know if that's why the scar was just so intense on that one side, but that was not something that I was happy with, because now I have to kind of cover that area. And when you're getting this surgery, that's a risk. Some of these scars, the doctor cannot guarantee whether or not it's gonna be, a certain way for you. And I knew that going into it. Will I say it would deter me or make me say to deter you from getting the surgery? No, absolutely not. But I would definitely say just be mindful of that. There are, especially if you are a woman of color, we are more at risk of keloiding. So it's not anything crazy intense, nothing like that. But for me, it is because, you want to wear certain things and it's showing that area. I mean, I'm not really comfortable with that. So be mindful that, yes, I did experience a very small section of keloiding. Again, but the surgeon will recommend different remedies for you. And if some don't work, they'll keep just trying to work with you to see that, or hopefully see what does work for you so they can, remove it. And that way you are still satisfied with your surgery. Okay, and then the last question that I really do want to address is the one pertaining to whether or not your chest is going to sag after you have the breast reduction surgery. So again, I only can speak from my experience. Now again, I did not fully breastfeed. I have heard people say that it does, make your chest a little saggy. So I cannot 100% say that won't happen, but I will say this. I went pretty much through everything that happens in this area when you have a baby. I mean, I had the engorgement. So I definitely felt that there was milk coming in them and all that, but I did not have any type of, I didn't breastfeed. So I don't know 100%, but I'll say from what the little bit of stuff that I did do and the experience that I did have with all that, no. I didn't even really have any leaking or anything like the people were going to be saying and all that. But again, I didn't fully go through the whole process, so I don't know. But I wore this dress specifically to show you that, I didn't experience any sagging per se. I feel like honestly that they're still lifted, which I'm really happy about. So I will just kind of just leave that there. But as far as that goes, like I said, I have heard different people say that, so I'm not sure, but I just want to address, from my perspective, what I experienced. And then last but not least, I definitely want to talk about going forward and how I am going to be proceeding at this point. And I actually have started back keto, so this is day 2. And it's a struggle, I will admit it. It's taken a while to get used to, because I'm also incorporating intermittent fasting. So I will, going forward, be bringing you more updates on, how I'm doing with it, how me having the baby and then losing weight again, because first I gained weight, lost weight, gained it again. So now I'm in the process of losing it again, but this time I'm doing it from a postpartum perspective. So I definitely thought that would be something that I'm going to be documenting for you guys, that you guys seem to be so interested in, the breast reduction journey as a whole. And I wanted to end the video, of course, by letting you meet my precious little baby, because I know you guys have been dying to meet her. I have been dying to show you guys her. It's just the timing is always so off, but now that she's at a space where she kind of is a little more calm, I guess I'll say the word calm, but I'll definitely go ahead and introduce you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her on now so you guys can see my beautiful baby girl. So give me 1 second while I go get her. Alrighty guys, here she is, my beautiful baby girl. I just got her dressed. So she took a little nap, so if the lighting looks a little different, it is a little later, but I had to wait till she finished her sleeping cycle before I brought her on camera. And I gave her a little bath. So this is her. She's beautiful, she's healthy. You wanna say hi to the camera at all? No? Okay. You're spitting up on your pretty dress. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that, but I just wanted to introduce you to her in all of her glory. So this is Haven, and apparently she is not camera shy. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you have any questions, make sure you go ahead and put them in the comments down below, because I definitely will respond and get back to you as soon as I can. So thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.